Hello, everybody. I'm back. Do you want to hear me rant about how my semester went? Let me just preface this before I get started with my yap session that further education is very, very important. I know for many of y'all, school kind of sucks right now, and I won't go too much into that, but basically, the American educational system, it's probably not the best, but it is what it is. For myself, I went from college to university, all trying in the pursuit of animation, film, and whatnot, the arts.
Picasso.
And yeah, I know that for some career paths, you don't necessarily need a degree to get started, such as animation, and some quote-unquote professionals online might tell you that you don't really need a degree. All you need is to show up to an interview with a couple of your best stick figure drawings and you're in. And I guess you could do that if you want like the easy way out, but just know that the reason that I'm getting my bachelor's is it's cause what am I doing this for again? Anyway, I knew this semester was going to be pretty bad right from the get-go since last semester was pretty bad, which led me to completely forget to sign up for classes, which left me with the leftover classes that nobody wanted to take, and that includes me. I hated these classes. Besides that bit already probably making this semester pretty bad, in general, when furthering your education, being a first-gen student could be kind of tough, not gonna lie. And for those of y'all that don't know, first-gen students is basically what the name implies. You're the first in your lineage to go to college. And what that basically also means is that you're... Hello. Well, not really, but you know, that's how it kind of feels like. But you're not really. Stay positive. But yeah, basically, I'm in charge of trying to figure out how to traverse the wild landscapes of college life. Because my parents don't know what the fuck a tuition is. They don't know anything when it comes to college. Sorry, mom and dad. And so what that also means is that I have to cover tuition all on my own. So thank the Lord that I'm a broke-ass brown boy, and FAFSA was there to help out. And for those of y'all that don't know, FAFSA is the Federal Assistance for Broke-ass Brown Boys. And essentially, they covered my whole tuition for free, which is fucking amazing. Except this semester, apparently. So they changed around a couple of rules on their online application, and I was no longer able to fill it out online, unfortunately, which means I had to fill it out and send it off the old-fashioned way. Just like the cavemans once did, I had to send it through the mail. And so off it went, into the hands of the USPS worker. It disappeared into the sunset. My future and my personal information. My letter was never heard from again. I was well into the semester and well into like a million call attempts to FAFSA headquarters without being able to reach them. Luckily, my school let me continue my classes without paying tuition because they know I'm good for it, you know. But yeah, I would call, and most of the times I get no answer. But on the off chance that I did get an answer, it goes something like this. Hello, FAFSA headquarters. Oh, there. Hello, I was wondering if I could get an update on my application. Oh, it's that fucking guy again. Hey, listen, Jose? That's not my name. Yeah, listen. I'm just gonna be frank with you. We have no idea where it is. We don't know where any application is until it's in front of us, being checked by one of us. Oh. Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. You should try filling it out online. I think that's faster that way. So, with that, I was left with no other choice but to pick up more shifts at work. It wasn't too bad. Luckily, I had some scholarships that were still willing to help me out in my time of need, and with a couple extra hours at work, I would be okay financially. I mean, it definitely doesn't take much to cover my tuition. I mean, come on, I'm a film major in a pretty big university. Look at our college building. Yeah. So, with that being said, boss, could I have more hours, pretty please, with a cherry on top? Actually, we're gonna cut your hours. But, but I need the hours. Yeah, but how else are we gonna pay for our end of year sales meeting? Oh, I guess you're right. Okay. But besides that, I was frequently missing classes. And because of that, I was also getting bad grades, which of course didn't help my already troubled mind. So I've always been like this, I guess, where I've been pretty bad at controlling my procrastination and being punctual. But during this semester, it got pretty bad, and I knew something was up. So I went running for answers. Yeah, you have ADHD. Here you go. I've had a hunch for a while now. I mean, this wasn't the first time I basically edged failing a semester, so this wasn't really a surprise. And yeah, I got more to say about having ADHD, but for the sake of keeping this video somewhat consistent, I'll make that a topic for another video. Okay, I think I got pretty much everything that went wrong with this terrible, horrible, no good semester. But it's almost the end of the semester, and I mean, things couldn't possibly get any worse, right? Right. Okay, this semester was pretty rough, but I pushed through it. I worked hard, and take a look. These results speak for themselves. I passed the semester. Alright, everybody, settle down. I know you all are excited for me, but I gotta say, I'm not. Or at least, not really. I mean, I know I just got done ranting to y'all about all the shit I had to push through just to have a chance of graduating. But at the end of it all, I just sort of feel empty. And if I could be honest, I feel like it was a bit of a waste of my time. Looking back at everything I've been through during my time at university to where I'm standing at now where everything around me feels like it's on fire, I think to myself, am I, or have I, disappointed everybody around me? I am worried. I'm worried for my friends. I'm worried for my family. I'm worried that it'll be any day now that they'll just disappear because I don't know. All I know is that this isn't fair. I've been thinking about how to put what I'm feeling into words. And I guess I feel like the good times that I have with the people around me is coming to an end. And the gates to a future I've been dreaming, that I've been working towards, is slowly closing in front of me. it's frustrating the way I see how close I've been getting to what I've been aiming for, but ultimately I'm hopeless against the future. And and that keeps happening.